The bone attempts discourse. The meat inhaled deeply. My dear bone, I have been rereading Montaigne. The bone looked up. Whose mountain? The meat closed its eyes. Montaigne. Is he taller than me? No. So why is he called Mountain? No one called him Mountain. Then why'd you? I didn't. You literally just did. A pause. The meat whispered to itself. This is why civilizations collapse. The bone nodded enthusiastically. I love civilization. What do you love about it? The roads. The roads? Yeah. Any particular road? The gray ones? The meat stared. There are many gray roads. Exactly. The meat looked toward the heavens. Hell is other people. The bone scratched itself. I've never met hell. The meat ignored this. I've been contemplating Dostoevsky's treatment of guilt. The bone frowned. Who's Dusty Veggie? The meat pinched the bridge of its non-existent nose. Dostoevsky. Can you spell it? No. So you don't know it either. The silence lingered. The meat tried another angle. What do you think beauty is? The bone answered immediately. Usually round. Round? Yeah. What does that mean? I don't know. Then why did you say it? It felt right. The meat looked physically older. There exists a level of confidence attainable only through profound ignorance. The bone smiled proudly. Thanks. It was not a compliment. I'll still take it. The meat sighed. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. The bone interrupted. I wasn't listening. I noticed. I was thinking. About what? I forgot. The meat stared at the floor. I envy vegetables. The bone brightened. I've met carrots. I am certain you have. They were orange. I believe you. They didn't talk much. They sound extraordinary. Another pause. The meat composed itself. Bone. Yeah? What is your favorite book? I've never eaten one. I did not ask whether you've eaten one. I figured that was implied. Nothing was implied. Oh. The meat smiled faintly. Very well. What story has moved you? The one where the turtle wins. The tortoise. No. The tortoise. It was definitely a turtle. They are nearly the same. Then why'd they give him two names? The meat briefly considered rolling off the table. Instead it remained dignified. Bone. Yeah? Would you describe yourself as curious? Oh, definitely. What are you curious about? I wonder if soup gets thirsty. The meat became perfectly still. It paused. I require clarification. If soup is mostly water. Yes? Why doesn't it drink itself? The meat looked into the distance with the 1,000-yard stare of someone who had survived several wars. You don't know either? I know. So? I refuse. The bone accepted this. Fair. The meat tried once more. Aristotle believed virtue lies between extremes. The bone nodded. So like the middle seat? No. The middle shelf? No. The middle of a sandwich? No. The middle finger? Certainly not. The bone shrugged. I've run out of middles. I can tell. The meat sighed. I once spent 3 years studying rhetoric. I studied rocks. You studied rocks? I found one. It was gray. I have no reason to doubt that. The bone grinned. It was my favorite. What happened to it? I forgot where I put it. The meat whispered. Even Sisyphus had a purpose. The bone gasped. Whose scissors? The meat froze. No. Rock? No. Paper? The meat's eye twitched. I am discussing one of Greek mythology's greatest tragedies. The bone nodded thoughtfully. I don't know Greek. It is not a language problem. I know a little Spanish. I believe the obstacle is considerably deeper. The bone smiled. I can dig. The meat leaned closer. Bone. Yeah? Have you ever questioned your own assumptions? Oh, yeah? What assumptions? I assumed I was hungry yesterday. Were you? I don't remember. The meat exhaled. You possess the remarkable ability to begin nowhere and arrive somewhere even less substantial. Thanks. It was, once again, not praise. I keep winning. You have never won. I feel like I have. Feeling is not evidence. It is to me. The meat looked upward. Camus argued that we must imagine Sisyphus happy. The bone nodded. I imagine everyone happy. Why? It makes the room nicer. The meat stopped. For the first time in hours. It looked at the bone. The bone smiled without irony. Without pretense. Without calculation. Just quietly. The meat's expression softened. That, it hesitated, may actually be one of the wisest things you've ever said. The bone beamed. I didn't really think about it. The meat immediately frowned again. Of course you didn't. I almost respected you. The bone laughed. I don't know what respected means. The meat slowly turned away. I know. I have always known. The room fell silent. After nearly a full minute, the bone spoke one final time. Hey, meat? Yes? If books are so smart. Go on. Why don't they have bones? The meat did not answer. Somewhere, in the immeasurable distance between reason and despair, another philosopher quietly gave up.